Let's head to East Africa now. Tanzania's incumbent president will remain in power after the country's election commission declared a landslide victory for her. Results showed Samia Suluhu Hassan won 97.66% of the votes after major opposition candidates were jailed or barred, triggering violent protests. The main opposition party has claimed that hundreds of people have been killed by security forces since protests broke out on election day on Wednesday. Hassan has not made any public statement since the unrest began. Her government denies using excessive force but has blocked the internet and imposed a tight lockdown and curfew nationwide. President Hassan has sought to cement her position and silence critics in her party with an emphatic win in Wednesday's election, but the vote descended into chaos as crowds took to the streets of Dar es Salaam and other cities. Violent protests spilled across the border into Kenya. In the border town of Namanga, chaos erupted as protesters scattered when stun grenades were fired, with tear gas clouds rising over the streets. Kenyan authorities have warned they would enforce the law on their side of the border. An opposition spokesperson said that around 700 people had been killed across the country during the protests. This figure is based on information from a network checking hospitals and health clinics. But the government says it had no figures on any death. Rights groups had alleged a wave of terror in the East African nation leading up to the vote. These include a string of high-profile abductions. Authorities banned the main opposition party Chadema and put its leader on trial for treason. 65-year-old Hassan is Tanzania's first female leader, a former office clerk and development worker. Hassan began her political career in 2000 in her native Zanzibar, a semi-autonomous archipelago. She rose through the ranks of the ruling CCM, or Chama cha Mapinduzi, until being picked by John Magufuli as his running mate for the 2015 election. In 2021, she took over the country after Magufuli's death. Analysts say Hassan faced huge pressure from powerful Magufuli allies within the party and tried to block her accession. Analysts say it has driven Hassan to seek a resounding mandate in subsequent elections, removing any sign of dissent within the party and beyond. Much public anger has been directed at Hassan's son, Abdul Halim Hafidh Amir. Critics have accused Amir of serving as the de facto head of Tanzania Intelligence and Security Service and also personally overseeing the current crackdown.